This episode is going to be crazy. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. First and foremost, man, we got to talk about me switching over to doing more technical analysis, adding that to what I'm doing. You know, I lost 1.5 million, so trying to get that back one play at a time.
What if you could watch your favorite company go from 0 to 100 million? I'm talking being in the boardroom, in the meetings, talking to the lawyers, experiencing the extreme ups and the mistakes, the failures, the frustrations, the hiring, the infrastructure. What if you could see it all? Well, that's what this journey of freedom is all about. It's your boy, Wallstreet Trapper, man. I want to take you behind the scenes with me as we grow this company to $100 million. Whether it's the media company, the education business, the Freedom Center and its event business, our nonprofit foundation, the whole enchilada. I want you to see it all. Now listen, y'all, I'm going from hustler to CEO, and I'm a lot of mistakes going to be made, but I want you to see them because I know that my footprints will be the same footprints that you get to walk on your journey to 100 million. So trap with me.
Pulls back a little bit, but understanding this, understanding how the game go, understanding like, you know, even with the technicals and the fundamentals, you can't predict what old boy gonna say. In that sense, us through these cycles, bro. So mind you, we did have back-to-back green days, right? A bad green day Friday, a green day today. A big day, we had a 1% day Friday and a 2% day today. That's big for the market, you feel me? All off something simple as, hey, I feel, all off something simple as, hey, we might pull back on the tariff a little bit.
Yep.
Market goes crazy.
How you think you're gonna dial back and let up these next couple months, or?
Well, you know, he got to, so April 2nd, he just said something today. He just said, hey, anybody doing business with Venezuela again, offering them, I'm putting 25% tariffs on you.
Yeah.
Right, so now that's August the 2nd, now that's focused on China. Right, because China, like, yo, so he's saying the 25% is gonna be on top of whatever we do on the 2nd. So what I wanna try to do is get a good rally between now and the 2nd.
Okay. For April. He is exactly the type of mentor that I need. For me, I'm more of I'll work in private and stuff like that.
So it's the crazy part, like, I'm only in profit on the AZO, the Costco, the Meta, Netflix.
Right, I got plenty of time too. So that's gonna be in the money. That's gonna be
that just turned into money.
How much do you find into that heavy or not?
So I ain't been going heavy. I just did 20 contracts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then the Palantir call. Man, it's so dope to work with Sean, man, because he's a young trader, and he's really locked in on becoming better. And I think it's important for me. I'm so unorthodox, right? And I think Sean's biggest issue is his confidence. Like, he really knows his shit, you know what I'm saying? He be in the charts all day. He looking at the charts all day. He trades, but he just don't have the confidence. And I know a lot of traders have that issue. Me, I probably got enough confidence for 1,000 people. You know, it's because I'm from the street, because I've been through what I've been through. So one of my biggest goals with Sean is just helping him have the confidence to execute. So I let him see me do a lot of stuff, but I also question him, like, you know, why are you doing that? You know, and it's not to question him to say that he's wrong. It's to make him have conviction. That's how you build his confidence up, to make him have the conviction on that. And so I'm like, yo, if you second guessing yourself about something, you can't never do what I do. And if you can't do what I do, not because you don't have the skill, because you don't have the confidence.
But I'm very quiet, laid back a little bit, and I'll open up a little bit later. He's just out the gate like, we got to do this, you know what I'm saying? And that has impacted me, you know what I'm saying, in terms of how confident I show up.
Let me test your memory. Do you remember the number we negotiated with HubSpot, the final number?
Wasn't it like 80 something?
Long story short is this. We have it on videotape, us agreeing to, I believe, was it 34,000. 34,000, yeah, per year. We have it on videotape. We just like scoured all the recordings of that day and we found it. And the first bill they sent us was a quarterly bill. And when you do the math and multiply it by 4, it's over 60,000. So I went back to them like, hey, this bill doesn't look right. What's going on? And I'm like, well, that's the number you agreed to, in the 60s. I'm like, no, we were in the low 30s. What are you talking about? We got to look at it. We have to look at his phone to see it. It wasn't sent to me. So we went back and forth and back and forth. We pulled all these people to the call, and I didn't want to say that we have a recording. One, because I hadn't seen it yet, and two, because of the legalities of it. recorded something and dual party consent.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know if that's something a lever we could pull.
There's a price discrepancy we having with HubSpot right now. What we signed up for is ended up not being what we paying. I'm not saying that they did nothing wrong. I think that because we negotiated so long the first day, I think both of us just wanted to close the deal. Maybe some things got misspoken, right? So I think that's kind of what happened.
So I got multiple calls with them this week, and they are holding a line on that $60-something thousand number.
That wasn't the number we agreed to.
Exactly. We just looked at the recording, and the recording said 32 loud and clear, loud as day. From a legal perspective, if we have it recorded and there was a consent from their side to record the conversation, can we use that as leverage?
The place where we start is the contract. I never saw the contract. It's like we start there because I need to see the termination clause. So depending on maybe what the termination clause says, like we could use that as leverage to be able to hold them to whatever was said in the recording. Good faith, customer service, all that kind of stuff. They want the business, all of that.
Yeah, the recording, right? Clear as we just listened to it 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
You can't misconstrue it.
Let me see. What's the problem with HubSpot? What's going on here?
There's 2 ways. It could be them being nefarious, one, or it could be just an error that they made. If it's an error that they made, it could be because we were going back and forth on so many different numbers that they ended up sending a contract based on a previous number that they had in their system.
Right now, one of the things Alex told me was, Trap, you are holding up progress in the Freedom Center because of this roof. So one of the things you may well do is get you a really good lawyer, pay somebody, even if it's not me, to get the roof done, because obviously this guy can't fix it. He tried multiple times. Get the roof done, because if you bring him to court, it's going to take you about 6, 7, 8 months to a year, and then you still got a hole in your roof. Pay somebody to get the roof fixed, get you a good lawyer, you got everything documented. And if it goes against you, worst thing happened, you got to pay him the remains of the roof. Best thing that happens is best case scenario is you countersue him and he get everything else. The middle case is y'all go both separate ways, but for you, are you going to not get the Freedom Center done because you waiting on that goddamn roof? So
that automatically disqualifies us for the warranty. But none of this stuff was ever discussed. And what I was saying to Leon is that even last week when we met, he had a copy of the warranty that he said that he had just applied for, but he never left that with us. We never had any conversation about what it, about the language in the warranty, what was restricted or anything like that. He actually knew that our plans was to find someone to help us to inspect the roof. And we never said anything about someone that we mutually agreed upon or anything like that. So those are the issues from his email. I will send you over what he sent over as a contract. It's not a contract, it's a proposal.
Here's everything that you guys are afforded to by law, and here's everything that they're afforded to by law, and then just follow the law to the T of exactly what you guys can do to us all of us.
100%.
Leon owes him a lot of money. Don't think that this guy isn't either talking to a lawyer or now trying to set things up in his paper, or at least throwing into the chat GPT and acting like he's talking.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, 100%.
we got excited because of you'll pay 34.
Right.
This is the number. Like, because other than that, you ain't give us nothing.
That's all right. Why shouldn't I be 1/8? Nigga, I tell you, I'm a calorie watcher now ever since it be about the crap. When you get 250 on the daggone Stairmaster, he like, let me look at these calories real quick. Let me see what we got going on.
Why?
Cause then now I'm like, that's worth my time.
Nigga, I be like, nigga, it took me 25 minutes of this crazy ass shit to burn 200. Nah.
I go through ups and downs, putting down work every day. Some days, I ain't gonna lie, some mornings be like,
Hold up. Yeah.
some other day I'm like,
What?
what?
Slaying the dragon do, dog.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, please. She noticed it though. She said, hey, whatever these last 10 days of confidence you done put on, nigga, I walk around the joint naked.
That is. Nigga, you like a waist. Nigga on the waist.
This.
Say, what? You know what time we leave out Friday?
I want to use a back in my bag, dog. I want to use Abraham and Sarah, okay, as an idea to talk about wealth. Here's why. God used Abraham when he was dead. Not physically dead, but they said his body couldn't produce.
Sarah, it literally caused both of their bodies dead so that God could get the glory, so they can do their thing, right? How many of y'all walking around financially dead?
How long is the time?
I don't know. I don't know. Nigga, now check this out.
I won't top in about.
My eating different though.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't even eating none of that shit. All I'm eating, bro, is I'm drinking protein shake in the morning. I drunk another one when I got here. I'm about to eat, but all I'm gonna eat is I got 2 salmon wraps. I'm not doing no fries, no fried nothing. Nigga, yesterday I ate 6 fucking grapefruit, nigga.
6 grapefruit?
Nigga. Oh.
Yeah, I can tell he eat different though. I'm alright long as he look like he could be got a little muscle. He get into that deceptive shit. Now he's skinny and strong. I don't like that. Yeah. Bro, like they been in my den.
That's that deceptive.
Somebody, you gonna do an unveiling? That's that deceptive shit. I don't listen. That's the stage before you go Super Saiyan. No, but literally, like that's the stage when you get skinny and you still strong. That's the stage before Super Saiyan. You gonna bulk and you ain't gonna even want to out in a minute, bro. Cause your muscles gonna respond, Bill.
On that shit, cuz. Dang,
I'm about 192. How about say 190?
On it. I said, ooh. I gotta come back as eating. I gotta get back to 180.
But if you look at it, he's consistent the entire time. He's talking about discounts. He's not talking about pricing.
But he's not. So the thing is, it's so ambiguous because it's we interpreted it. We interpret it as the way he's saying it. He's not saying I'm giving you $34,000 discount. He's saying I'm giving you a 70% discount. It's gonna be $34,000, and then watch this, and then you live with that discount for the entirety of the deal in perpetuity, which puts us in a state of, okay, you're giving us 70% discount, which equates to $34,000, and we pay $34,000 in perpetuity.
No, that was the setup. And I think that was intentional. But I get what you're saying. You're saying he's speaking the language of discount.
Well, I don't even think I just think he was trying to close a deal. Yeah. And I think he misspoke. That's what I think.
That's very gracious.
All right, well, and when I say misspoke, I mean, I think he wanted, that shit was, negotiations can be long and it can be brutal. And I think he wanted to say, I think he was even tired. Oh, he was just excited. I think he was excited to try to close a deal, you know what I'm saying? Here's what I will tell you. Either way, it's still cheaper than Salesforce. From what I need L to do, what I need you to do, we good, but good ain't enough. We going after great. Even this, how we doing this with them, you gotta be pit bulls on everything. All right, we gotta let niggas know like, hey, you doing business with us, hey, them niggas some pit bulls over there. They gonna negotiate, they gonna drive the line from top on down. And nigga, if we come to them, nigga, you feel me? And also from a leadership perspective, is you and L, y'all the leaders. So when we do stuff and we got calls, even if you like, hey y'all, I'ma pass the torch to L, same way I'm on, I gotta pass the torch to Bernard because I got this meeting. It's important that they see all of us. You feel me? Go check, you got that call recorded? Yeah. Go check that call out. I want you to check that call out. It's important for where we headed at, bro. What are you doing here?